Good morning, students of class 9. Let's continue our lesson. The sound of music, part 2. It's all about Bismillah Khan. Let's continue. In our previous class, we have talked about he was not attracted towards the artificiality and glamour of the film world, and he performed all over the world. And in Tehran, a newly constructed stadium was named after him. So he was very much popular in our country as well as abroad. Now we'll continue our lesson now. There are altogether 7 points, and this is the last of this chapter. In spite of having traveled all over the world, in spite of, even after, in spite means even after, traveling all over the world, he had traveled all over the world, he is exceedingly means too much, fond of Banaras and Dumron. Because Dumran was his birthplace and Benares, his maternal uncle's house was there. So he was very much fond of Benares and Dumran. So, number 2. A student of his once, when he was in America, a student of his wanted him to head a Sanai school in USA. The student asked Bismillah Khan to run a school, Sanai school in America. What was Bismillah's reply? What did he say? The student promised Bismillah Khan to recreate means to make same, exact like Banaras, recreate, to form the atmosphere and environment of Banaras by replicating means copying or duplicating, copy or duplicate the temple there of Banaras. The student said, I will build just like Banaras, a city just like Banaras, and I will create the environment there like Banaras, and you can run a school over there or head a school over there. What was Bismillah's reply? Khan Sahib asked him, under one condition I will run a school over here. What was the condition? Khan Sahib asked him, if you would be able to transport river Ganga as well, if you can bring river Ganga over here in USA, then I can stay over here and run a school. Otherwise I cannot. So the student was speechless. The student could not say, he cannot say anything. He was speechless. So in this way, Bismillah said, when he was abroad, Bismillah used to say, whenever I am abroad or in a foreign country, whenever he was abroad, he keeps yearning. Yearning means longing to see. He wanted to see Hindustan. When he was in the foreign countries, he wanted to see Hindustan. And when he was in Hindustan, that is in Mumbai, when he landed in Mumbai, and while in Mumbai, from foreign countries, when he comes by flight and lands in Mumbai, he thinks of Banaras and the river Ganga. While he was in the foreign countries, he wanted to see Hindustan as soon as possible. When he comes in Hindustan or in India and lands in Mumbai, he thinks of Banaras and river Ganga. And when he is in Banaras and when he lands in Banaras, he thinks only of Dumron. He thinks about Dumron, which is in Bihar, and its special buttermilk. He used to drink buttermilk, that is called mattha in Hindi. He used to drink buttermilk, that is a specialty of Dumron. A unique mattha or the buttermilk of Dumron he used to think whenever he is in Banaras. So that was his life. His life is a perfect example of cultural heritage of India. His life was a perfect example of cultural heritage. That means to play the Sanai in the temples, in the weddings and special festivals, So that is the culture of our country. So it is a perfect example of cultural heritage of India. Why? Though being a devout Muslim, a sincere Muslim, naturally he used to play Sanhai at the temples in the evening or in the morning. So he never thought about all these things. He wanted to play, and he happily played the Sanhai at the temple every morning or every evening. So that is a perfect example of cultural heritage of India. That is the end of the lesson. So now you can copy this out if you want and go through it properly. Okay, you can study at home regularly and make a habit of going through the e-classes, because many of the students, I don't think they are watching these videos and they are just wasting their time. We should not do like that. That's a waste of time and it's not wise. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class and start our new lessons. Some of the meanings are left and I will provide you the meaning. The remaining meaning I will send you. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class and thank you for watching the video.